Hi, welcome to the Book Nook with Squirrel and I for Storytime. This week we are celebrating the world and all of its precious gifts, from the seasons to the stars. Are we ready, Squirrel? Yes. We're so excited to share these books with you today. I hope you're having a really good summer and getting outside using those scientist eyes. I give you the world. I hope you can stay for all of them. And I'll make sure you can see the pictures really well. Okay, this one's really soft illustrations. When you were born, so precious and new, I searched high and low for a gift just for you. I searched through the day and I searched through the night till I came across this one. I think it's just right. I give you the world and everything in it. Come, let me show you. It'll just take a minute. I give you to the dawn's sweet dew and the morning light just peeking through. I give you the spring's soft breeze that whispers to the tiny seeds. I give you the croaking frogs, the muddy pigs, the sleeping dogs. I give you the buzzing bees, buzz, can you do that? Buzz. The baby birds in nests and in trees. The dolphins dancing just for you, the whales that sing through oceans blue. I give you the sun's warm glow, the summer rain, rainbow. Look at that. The clouds through which great mountains rise and the eagles soaring through the skies. I give you the falling leaves floating down upon the breeze, the animals both young and old, preparing for the winter cold. I give you the timid doe stepping through the fresh fallen snow. I give you the day that's done, the fading light and the sinking sun. Can you see the deer? The hooting owl, woo-hoo, and the pale moonlight, the stars that sparkle through the night. My gift is each and everything, each autumn day and each new spring, the winter's chill, the summer's laughter, every season ever after, the wonder, the beauty, the magic unfurled, all of this for you. I give you the world. The end. I hope you like that as much as Squirrel and I. Do you like that, Squirrel? Yes. All right, we'll do the next one. How many of you have just loved looking at all the different colors of summer? It's such a bright and colorful season, isn't it? So we are going to do summer color. Summer color. Turn it just so you can see it a little better. The hot summer sun lights the sky like a torch as folks fan themselves on the shady back porch. The sparrows keep chirping a song soft and mellow, and sunflowers reach up with petals so yellow. They look beautiful right now. It's a great time to go searching for sunflowers. August is. Mama serves peaches and cold lemonade. It's hard to stay cool, even here in the shade. Daddy and Uncle bring chairs from the shed, and our cousin shares some ice pops, so swirly and red. See that? Yum. I love those, don't you? But far past our yard in the little stone well, see them running up on the hill? beyond the tall meadow where quiet deer dwell. And over the hill where the willow trees sway, the clouds in the sky turn a dark shade of gray. What do you think's going to happen? Should we see? The wind starts to stir, a few drops pitter-patter, and critters that creep in the grass quickly scatter. Rain batters down on the blustery scene, and cardinals fly to the treetops so green. I hear cardinals out in my yard right now. Splashing and splattering, streak after streak, the rain soaks the earth and sweeps over the creek, where frogs start to croak and the water snakes slink and wildflowers glisten with petals so pink. It rains on the cliffs where the egrets take flight, and down on the waterfall, misty and white. Isn't that pretty? It rains on the lake where the paddle boats rock and drenches the people who fish from the dock. The picnickers pack up their salads and pie, and they run with their bright purple blankets up high. It rains on the meadow where cozy mice hide. You see them hiding? Get that closer. Then here in our yard, as we hurry inside, they made it home. Our soggy shoes squeak when we race through the door. We crowd by the window. We watch the rain pour. It falls on the chairs and the swing set out back, on the brown wooden fence, and on the shed painted black. A flash and a crash fill the thundery sky, but we're snug in our soft orange towels, all dry. The storm drifts away and reveals the bright sun, and we head to the yard for some more summer fun. The rain left behind a refreshing cool breeze and silvery droplets that sparkle on trees, and plenty of puddles for playing in too. How many of you like doing that? Playing in puddles and rain boots or bare feet. And in each reflection, a clear sky of blue. We skip and we jump and we twirl and we dash. Our hot summer day ends with a splash. Isn't it a fun page? The end. Summer color. The next one is Bloom, Bloom. So fun to see all the new blooms, isn't it? At the parks and in our yards, at the Arboretum. We're so lucky, aren't we? The beautiful seasons of Minnesota. Okay, click on those listening ears still. We're going to do the last 2 stories, maybe even 3. We'll see how much time we've got. Here we go. Bloom, bloom. Every spring across the land, seeds sprout, stems pop out. See that? Bloom, bloom. Isn't that pretty? The purples and the yellows. Leaves emerge and stalks surge. Bloom, bloom. Oh, do you see the bunny? Right there. peeking out. It's hiding from you. Plants rise and shapes surprise. Look at that. You can see both of those at the Arboretum at different times in the summer. Beautiful. Bloom, bloom. Doesn't it make you just want to go out on a path right now and run down it in the trees? I love this page. I hope it inspires you to do that, just that today. Bulbs send and tips extend. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Bloom, bloom. Reminds me of the Arboretum's beautiful tulip display every year. We're so lucky. Buds grow and blossoms show. Bloom, bloom. Petals curve and insects swerve. I've seen lots of different bees in my pollinator garden, along with butterflies, birds. Wow, look at this. Bloom, bloom. Colors call and fragrance flies. Welcome, birds and butterflies. I've been seeing some monarchs. Sun rays warm, flowers form, bloom. Boom! Look at that explosion of color. The end. I think we have time to add in even an extra one today, if I can find it. Where did it go? Yes. I'm going to add in this one. Since we're talking about gardening, yes, the little gardener. I've been wanting to do this one, and then we'll do our final one about the stars. Okay, the little gardener. You see him? Right there. So cute. This was the garden. It didn't look like much. But it meant everything to its gardener. It's right there. It was his home. It was his supper. It was his joy. Only he wasn't much good at gardening. It wasn't that he didn't work hard. Right there. He's hiding with all the beautiful plants. He worked hard, very, very hard. He was just too little, but there was one thing that did blossom in his garden. It was a flower. It was alive and wonderful. It gave the gardener hope, and it made him work even harder. Look at that. He worked all morning. He worked all afternoon. He worked all night. Look at that. You see that? What's he doing? He has a saw. He's going to be tired. tired. Still, the garden was dying. He would have no home. He would have no supper. What is the little gardener going to do? Shall we see? I'll turn the page. Let's find out. He would have no joy. One night, feeling tired and sad, he made a wish. No one heard his little voice, but someone saw his flower. See the friend there? It was alive and wonderful. It gave the someone hope. It made the someone want to work harder. The next day, the gardener was very weary and slept the whole day. He slept the whole week. He slept the whole month. Whoa. And when he finally awoke, it had been just long enough for something to change. Look at all the blooms. This is the garden now, and this is its gardener. He doesn't look like much, but he means everything to his garden. The end. The little gardener. The last one, since I said we're celebrating seasons and the stars too, because I was so excited to try to see the comet recently. So I chose May Among the Stars. This is based on the true story of the first African American woman in space. May Among the Stars. Little May was a dreamer. They say that daydreamers never succeed, but little May was different. One day, May was working on an assignment for school about what she wanted to be when she grew up. What will you tell them, May? I will tell them I want to see the earth. This is Earth, May, her mother said. The flowers, the grass, the forest, the mountains. We live on Earth. Oh, I know, but I want to see the earth from out there. That's an amazing plan, little May. Then you would have to become an astronaut. That way you can see the earth from space. Astronaut? Do you think I could do that? Of course you can. If you can dream it, if you believe it, and work hard for it, anything is possible. May asked her mom to take her to the library. She searched for books about space and astronauts. After dinner, May drew pictures of space, and she even made her own astronaut costume out of old orange curtains and cardboard boxes. Okay, that's really fun. Reminds me of one of my favorite little kids. Later, she asked her dad, "But how do I become an astronaut? It seems impossible." "You'll find your way, May, because if you dream it, believe in it, and work hard for it, anything is possible," he said. "But space is so far away." "It's closer than you think, little May, and you may get there sooner than you think." See the telescope? They're looking at the stars together. That night, May had a happy dream. She was dancing in space, surrounded by billions of sparkling stars. Below her, she could see Earth floating and turning like a shining crystal ball. The next morning, May told her parents about her dream. She wanted to tell everyone, and every time she talked about it, her eyes would light up. In the classroom, Miss Bell told everyone to stand in a line on the rug. Today we're going to share our dreams about the future. What do you want to be, and what do you want to do when you grow up? Who wants to go first? I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a teacher, football player. I want to be a mom. I want to go to space. I want to be an astronaut. All the kids started laughing. Miss Bell asked May, "Are you sure you don't want to be a nurse? Nursing would be a good profession for someone like you." "I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be an astronaut." May felt disappointed. On her way home from school, May was quiet. She looked out the car window. Her world turned blue and cold. Nothing was the way it used to be. Let's see what happens. At home, May started crying. "Miss Bell said I can't become an astronaut." "What a silly thing to say," said her mother. "She told me I should maybe be a nurse instead," said May. Her mom wiped away her tears. "My dear May, I hope you didn't believe her." "Of course I believed her. She's my teacher." "I'm sorry, Miss Bell didn't encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dream, May, and go to space." "Thank you, Mom. I promise when I get to space, I will wave to you and Dad from the spaceship." Her mom took her hand and they started dancing. You must always repeat to yourself, if I can dream it, if I can believe in it, and if I work really, really hard, anything is possible. May went on dreaming, believing, and working really hard, and guess what? She went to space and waved to her mom and dad on Earth. And at the end, it tells a little bit about her. Don't you love that true story? I hope you like them as much as Squirrel and I. Thank you so much for continuing to join us every week. We love, love reading with you. Have a great week. Get outside. Use your scientist's eyes. Stay well. Stay happy. Bye-bye.